What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. In this video, we are back to training for the CM, and we are here with Mihono Bourbon, as you guys can see. Haven't really tried her out too much. I think I was more focused on Suzuka because I feel like I'll have a harder time with the Great Escape. So this is pretty much the same inheritance that I've been using for short distance as of now. So majority of them has been on power, a little bit on guts, and a little bit on wise. Decided to go with the 2 speed, 2 guts, 1 wise, and Sataki Mei. Didn't really have any other speed cards. Maybe I do. Like, I didn't want to use the Suzuka one because I remember Darren Endless told me the last time I used it that it was a pretty bad card. So decided not to use that. Yes, I could use Tosin Jordan here. Maybe even Measure Order to fill in, or Katsuragi Ace. But I'm kind of like, So I'm just gonna try out my Duramente, even though it's only at level 40. Might as well. I was actually trying to look for a different Guts friend card to use, but this Sakura Bakushino has a lot of short skills, so I guess I would want to take advantage of that. I was gonna get the King Halo one. I think the recent one. I do have it, it's only level 30. Thought about using that instead and then using a speed card as a friend card. Let me know if I should do that instead. I was actually thinking about it. But with that being said, let's just get this started and see how well we do with this Mihono Bourbon run. Then as well, we should also get started with the comments, because I did see there were quite a bit. I just about a number. Yep, it does say there are 21. I'm gonna assume that it has to do with replies. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it looks like there's a good bit of replies, so it's all good. All right, well, let me see. Let me just pick this out real quick. First comment is from Tanoki. I'm happy to have squeezed in. Was writing it and got distracted for hours. Don't like is a little strong. Pretty indifferent is probably closer to how I feel. I want to remember what I was talking about. It's been 3 days. I want to say... Dude, let me see what you said the last time. Maybe that would remind me of what you said last time. As of right now, I actually don't remember. Let's see. No, the last thing... Oh. The last thing you said was you were more hyped for Tachyon event than the banners, to be honest. Oh, maybe I said you didn't like the banners. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know. I think I just said don't like as a... I don't know. Normal response to something if you don't feel like you want to... Like, I don't feel like doing this, and someone will just be like, oh, so because you don't like it. Yeah, that's kind of the reaction that I had to it, I would say. Oh, but you're right. That's fair. I just chose the wrong words. But thank you for your comment, Tanoki. Next one is from I haven't seen this name before. Haven't seen this. You comment here before, but a comment from Crimson Penguins. Vivlos. This one was easy for easy pick for me. A goofball Gyaru light. I'm glad she came home with just 53 pulls. That's not bad. 53. Pretty good. Pretty good. Then Nova had responded saying, agree, the Twin Tails factor broke my resolve. Was it really that, Nova? Was it really that? And Banuz had replied also saying nice, but aren't 53 pulls a lot? Or you mean like 53 pity points? Actually, 53 points. I could see Nova saying that, responding to it in the next one, but 53 pulls is actually not too bad. Because 100 pulls is halfway of pity, so 53, just say about a quarter, is pretty good. But Nova has said, I think 100 pulls or below is lucky. 110 if 150 is average, and 160 to 200 is bad luck. Yep. For those 53 pulls, I got... Oh, and then Crimson Penguins responded saying, for those 53 pulls, I got 4 3-stars, so I'd say I was lucky. And Banuz says, yeah, that's good. And then Eugen responded saying, nice, congrats. Yeah, congrats. 4 3-stars? And then also getting, I guess, I'm assuming Vivlos is part of that, but just in case you did, she's not, then congrats either way. And also, thank you for the comment, Crimson Penguin. And Nova and Banuz and Eugen for replying to the comment. Next comment is from Nova, or next 2 comments is from Nova. Luck is a fickle mistress, as they say. Very true. Very true. So if your luck is based on Hoyo games, I guess my luck is based on all non-Hoyo games. I will test this theory once, I guess Zero's End Loss comes out. Let me see. Let me think about the other games I've played that's not Hoyo. No. The most recent one that I started playing, Echo Copolypse, has been pretty nice. I don't know if it's because I just started or anything, but I've had a pretty, I would say, pretty good start to it. The banners were pretty nice when I was pulling. Brown Dust was pretty nice when I first started because I did manage to get character off a single pull. It was a free one because of whatever they were doing. And then I got a couple more characters. That's another recent one. Let me see about some other ones I've played recently. Azure Lane, I managed to get Guam when I first started coming back to it. That was like 2-3 weeks ago. No, not that game. I'm trying to think what else. Before the current banner in Snowbreak Containment Zone, I did manage to pull the character I wanted. Prior to that, when her banner was out. Eminence, I'm convinced that is very impossible to get a pull there. Same thing with Dolphin Wave. I've been convinced that it's stupid hard to get a pull there. It takes me like a couple months until I actually get a pull. Trying to think off the top of my head if there are any others that are not Hoyo. Reverse, I am taking a break from pulling. I think I'm just gonna wait for a bit. One reason, just, you know, technically make myself feel better for not being able to pull since Melania, but I can't remember off the top of my head, but pretty much, yeah. The Hoyo games have been showing me love, so I would prefer if I get some of that on Pretty Derby, though. I would prefer that. But continue on with the comment. I do agree that Star Rail is pretty generous from many videos I've seen. Granted that most of these is just Genshin player copium. Well, it's like I said, not only Star Rail, when it comes to like an update for the next version, they'll give a free 10 pull. Like I said, Reverse was doing it. Literally, the Reverse is doing it. Snowbreak Containment Zone. also did it. They both came out after Star Rail, so I'm trying to think if there's any other games that did the same thing. Has the same kind of thing. Not too sure, but as for Reverse, I did not even start the story yet. Arknights was keeping me busy and I had to grind the story until 1 a.m. I'll try to finish tonight. For me, I still need to do the other things. The other two things that wasn't the main story for Reverse. Arknights, I'll be real. I haven't really been focusing on Arknights. That's all me though. And then yeah. As for Verxina, I'm gonna say yes, I'll pull. It looks like there's way too many Umas in the general pool. There is. That's the reason why I'd rather pull for the character rather than be like, I'll be okay with getting them in the general pool later. Perfect example would me wanting Katsuragi Ace, but since I didn't manage to pull her, I said I was just gonna get her off the general pool, but haven't gotten her since then. Obviously, general pool is huge because 3 years basically into the game. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to pull some characters. Although I was lucky to get the swimsuit Suzuka because I did want that at least. But for me now, there's Satono Crown, Deval Grand, Festival Teo, Katsuragi Ace. Now that I have to try to get off the general pool. Let's see. This means that getting her on and off banner is very difficult. I wonder if she has a camel too. Oh. Does she? Maybe not. Maybe not. Which one? Two guts, why not? Valentine's gonna be a skip unless Valentine's Satonas or Measuros, but there's no way, right? I wouldn't say it's possible because they already did Measuro Christmas, and Dio just got her third one basically during the half anniversary. So I wouldn't say so, and they normally don't release new characters for alternate or the costumes unless they've been released. So I think you're good. Because there's no other Satonos in the game yet. I would say yet. I think you're good on that. Unless there are other characters besides the Satonos and Measuros that gets an all that you would mind getting. Or yeah, that you would mind getting. I think Ren will be fine because she does swipe, I think. She did say that she did have paid gems before, so yeah. And as a dolphin for other gotchas, I can say that your wallet does come in clutch. If you really want that character, it will come in clutch. But it depends how lucky you get after that. Or it depends how you get it. Because as for Uma, there's the selector tickets, so I guess you could just buy that and get the character. It'll be easier than pulling. So if that's gonna be Ren's way of getting Duramente because she's been using her character, well, that's fine. As long as she gets Duramente, that's all that matters. The 1-2. No short distance. Not any other. Well, I guess the short distance right there. No other runner skills, so I guess we'll roll with 3 and go here. So anything else? Side note, I think I've been staring at the Vivos animation for a while, and I think an Uma sitting on a camel. That would be a spectacle in this world if that was a thing. It is pretty funny to think about. And then on to the second comment of Nova's. One more thing, I wouldn't be surprised if Camel Musume would be a thing later on. Well, before I continue on respond, there was a replies from Zentera Nova, another different kind of Nova. We have Nova Boy and Zentera Nova. Even worse, imagine them as centaurs. I mean, believe they have done centaurs in an anime already. And some animes. I think there was, shoot, I forgot what anime it was. Nova responded saying cute centaurs, not the one from the Fallout series, right? And then Zentera Nova saying the monster girls one. Yeah, that one. I think I've seen it. No. I wouldn't like that. Not at all. I don't know if they go Camel Musume. Maybe for like a random, like maybe a slice of life that has like different animal human characters. Animal human. I guess that wouldn't be a thing, right? But yeah. That would probably be the only way I could see that happening. Not for a solo themed anime. I don't see that happening, but thank you for your comments, Nova. Oh, Ren's pretty long. We are still in a good part, still pretty early into training, so we'll be all good. So there are 2 comments from Ren. First one being on the longer end. Is it because of your last comment being pretty short? That's what I'm gonna predict. Because your last comment was pretty short. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video, but let's get started with this. After getting Haru, maybe I could use it for the CM. Now I have my team. Ruby, Taiki, Haru, if I can get her inheritance to A. I wouldn't use Haru for turf. Or I just wouldn't use Haru, personally. I wouldn't want to go through the effort of bringing her to an A and using her for the CM. That's me personally. I feel like you're better off using someone else that has an inheritance, that you could use her inheritance for replacement of Haru. Or just find someone else that has short distance turf running. I don't know. I just wouldn't use Haru. It looks like Uma updated, so when you click a material, it shows the mini shops. Honestly, without the translator, they were a bit hard to tell the difference of them, of the bookmarks at least. I didn't even know there was an update. Maybe because I think I have my phone auto update. I completely forgot that UF won Sakura I got, so then... Oh, if you have Sakura, then I'd rather use her than... Haru. Definitely use over Haru. Maybe I can run Runner Ruby, then I would have 2 runners and 1 leader, but I don't know. I might just do it. I'd rather use what she's mainly a betweener. I think I'd rather use as a betweener. Keep her at her what she's better at. Let me actually look at her skills and stuff real quick. Yeah, I'd rather use her as a betweener, so you could also use her level 3. Or I mean, when I say her level 3, I meant her awakening skill. Basically her other gold skill. That's what I would do at least. But then again, if someone has the faltering runner skill, I don't know. Maybe if I have recovery skills, maybe they'll be okay. I'm gonna just say, just use Ruby as how she is, a tweener. Sakura Bakushino, obviously a runner. I think the normal one has leader skills. I think. The yeah, the one with her normal outfit. I think she's more of a, I don't know, you could use her as a leader or betweener. I mean, not betweener, leader or runner, I would say. But I don't know if yours is the normal one or the Sports Fest one, but either way, you could use her as a runner or leader. But I think runner would probably be best. Sadly, while I was doing Ranmei's story, I got stuck on that big bug thing. I'm glad the event that you need to complete Ranmei's Trailblaze thingy, but yeah, I'm stuck on a boss. If you have any tips, please. Oh, I think you're talking about the new Echoes of War weekly boss they added. So that one I went mono quantum. I went with Silverwolf, Sela, what's her name? Lynx and Fushuen. I don't remember. Oh, I think the other weakness was ice. But sadly, you can't really use Ranmei because then you can't really use her. Like her talents won't be high enough because you do need the drop from that boss. But you could probably still beat it with, if you have Jingliu. Use a Jingliu team if you don't have Silverwolf. I'm not sure if you have Silverwolf. I don't remember you mentioning that. Otherwise, I just pretty much use Mono Quantum. And I just auto battle it every week now because just to stock up on the. Why is my motivation down? But yeah, just to stock up on it just in case for like the next character, or I think Shui Yi may use it. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Fushuen, really good tank. Link's pretty good healer. Oh, so obviously Sela, really good DPS, and then can't go wrong with Silverwolf. But I think when I did my auto battle, it was with Ranmei, Jingliu, Silverwolf, and I think just the Lynx. Didn't want to run Fushuen because I wanted to run Ranmei and Silverwolf. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. As for reverse, I'm trying to get the new 6-star. I wish I could get the 5 stars, but the game kept tricking me, I guess. I would get a Leaf 5-star and it's Satsuki, then a Beast 5-star and it's Sweetheart. That's just the way the gacha games roll. Especially if they show you that, oh, it's kind of like, yeah, just imagine Star Rail if they show you the hunt and you just end up getting what's his face, Yang Qing instead of, let's say, Sela, if you put on the Sela banner. Or I guess right now, like Dr. Ratio, he is the hunt too, right? I think. So yeah, imagine if you got like Yan Qing and lost to 50-50. Pretty much that. Where am I? Wow, my Taiki placed second in the race Eugen Mianova had. Just a note for Eugen, I think he should add one more space so that maybe Shushu Sensei could participate. I mean, the most I can do is probably just add my short distance characters just so to have me there and present. But okay, what up with my motivation? Please go up. Okay. I really don't like this run, I'm gonna be honest. Because my speed is trash. For the record, this run is gonna be bad to say, because unless somehow Mihono Bourbon wins the race and we somehow make up all the speed we didn't get, then I don't see me doing well in this training. But it's okay. Get to catch up on what y'all were been up to over the weekend through the comments, and that's okay with me. And that's okay with me. Taiki did an amazing job, and I'm really proud of her. My reply on the Suzuka video was a bit lackluster, but I'm sure this comment will make up for it. I had a feeling. I can actually level 5 Vivi if I just had the coins. Also, those are my nicknames for Viv and Vexina. I like to call them Vivi and Vex. I want to get Haru up as well, the festival one I got, but why does most of my Umas need Arima Kinen bookmarks? It's probably because they've probably participated in the Arima Kinen. At least that's what I noticed, that the banners usually link up to races that they've raced in. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. I don't mind, because I don't want to say something and it's not true, but I feel like that was the case, because the Arima Kinen is part of her race schedule, and she was pretty popular. Right? Wasn't she pretty popular? I'm just grabbing some skills to, you know, see if it will help me out and win the race. But don't mind me here, picking other skills. All right, let's see if we can win this with 6. Well, it's probably going to be lower, huh? Really low speed. 531. Jeez, we are not winning this. Unfortunately, first run of the week is going to be a crappy run. I'm sorry for that, guys. Hopefully we'll make up this Mihono Bourbon run later on. Oh, we still managed to win, though. Still managed to win. I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyways, let's see. Would you kindly hand over I don't even have 470k coins. Yeah, I don't even have 470k coins. So even if I could, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Just farm the money race daily. That's all I can really say, because that's what I'm doing. To catch up on that. Let me reposition myself. Kind of get a little comfortable. Where am I here? Oh, we're after the thing. Let me take a sip of water before I continue on with the comment. Gotta always remember to stay hydrated. Ooh, wiser power. Probably was. Alright, anyways, let's see. Over the weekend, I finished this anime called Library Wars, and I loved it. I'm a sucker for my romance animes. Honestly, never heard of it. I'll check it out later. Actually, over the weekend, I finished catching up to Spy X Family. I liked it. And then currently starting Girlfriend. I only seen the first episode. Did I watch anything else before that? No, I just and before that I did finish my rewatch of Yowamushi Pedal, which is a road racing sports anime. Honestly, probably my favorite sports anime. It's like on par with IQ. Is there any other? I mean, I did enjoy majority of sports animes I watch, but those two, like the top for sure. For Arknights, the new anniversary has free singles and a free 10. I don't think I've gotten my free 10 yet. Or done the free 10. I know I've done the free single. Or done the free singles. I wouldn't say Uma's pay to win, but then again, I started later than you guys. I'm simply throwing money at a game I highly support. I would say it's kind of in the middle. Well, if it were to start now, I think it'd be more generous, easier, since there's more story, there's more was it more different scenarios you could farm some missions out of and all that. But we went through all that as well, except well, I guess for me, I think eventually, like, even the new players will eventually catch up to the older players who was stuck around since the beginning, or older than, or after the beginning of the game. I'd say in the beginning of the game, if you wanted to win, because since it just started, it was like heavily pay to win, since obviously try to get like the 5 stars, or the Umas to 5 stars, get as much of the recent, or the only cards that were present at the moment. And there were some pretty good ones to start off with, Super Creek being one of the good ones from since early game, and still one of the better stamina cards out there to use. As of right now, I feel like it is more manageable as a free-to-play player, especially if you know how to manage your jewels timely. For example, like how Nova and Eugen and everyone else who's been saving this whole time. So yeah, I think it's highly doable, as long if you could doable to play free to play. I mean, I've done it, so the only thing is, if would be starting, the start would be just kind of rough, because you don't have, you know, the event cards to like boost up your rankings or help your training, or like some SR cards that are better than some SSR cards and all that. So yeah, it's just a process starting off. But as a current player, I'd say it's pretty free to play friendly. If you don't mind not try harding like the League of Heroes or the CM, then I guess it should be fine. If you're just there for the rewards, just to get as much jewels as you can and all that, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Then again, it's all up to personal preference down the line. I don't know why I said that, but I said it anyway. Let's see. And Nikki is 1.5 SSR rate. I wouldn't know. If that's what I read from, I'm assuming Nova's comment, then it should be. I have been getting a lot of SSRs on a lot of SS. That I thought I didn't read properly, but it is what it said. But excuse me, sorry. I have been getting a lot of SSRs on a lot of SSRs on Nikki pretty easy, but maybe my Nikki account's just broken in a good way. I don't know. Did you just start? Because it could be like a, you know, just starting fresh kind of thing. I don't know. That's how I feel with the Echo Copolypse game I just started playing. I feel like it's probably because I just started. Same thing with Brown Dust. I'm just like, how did I start off with this many? But let's see. I'm actually surprised I rolled Tap Dance. The game was straight up like, we saw you try to roll for her, so here's a copy. Is Haru as bad as everyone makes her? Even her festival New Year's? Personally, I haven't even used mine at all. She's most likely still level 1 3-star. I haven't trained the original Haru probably since the Ura finals, which is the first scenario. Or the Ura scenario, yeah, the first one. Personally, I just don't enjoy training her, which is why I stopped. I think the festival one may be good for dirt CMs. Maybe. I remember, who was it? Was it Eugen or was it Darren Endless who said that festival or Haru was pretty good for like dirt CMs. I'm not sure, but pretty sure one of them will let me know. Where is it? I guess I didn't realize while I was doing Lark, I didn't realize two dance tap dance was a great escape. I'm just saying I did read two dance. Yeah, she did join the Great Escape, right? Well, you did say that she was, so I guess so. My Honkai Impact third luck is honestly trash. I don't have the best luck in it. I'm fairly lazy on it. I don't know why. Just too much Hoyo brain rot. For me, I say I'm just lazy because I know there's a lot of story. With it needing with that game in particular needing my full attention to play it. Because you know we gotta actually control the character to fight and all that. It makes it hard to multitask. Because I personally multitask throughout the day. And before I continue on with my thought, I think this whole overseas training has been pretty bad. But yeah, I like being able to multitask. No, if I know I have other things to do. When I don't have other things to do, then totally fine. I'll focus on that. I think that's pretty much the reason, because the story is just pretty long. So I know I would have to pretty much focus on it. Even though I'm level 80 already. But it is what it is. I'm actually really glad I got Tap Dance. He's actually pretty cool as so far. And so far I'd say I'm a softie for runners. For me, I think runners and leaders for me. And I guess a sprinkle of chasers. Do I have a betweener that I like? I'm not even sure. I guess technically Cap, but I mostly use her as a leader, but they do have her like defaulted as a betweener, so I guess Cap. But mostly leaders and runners would be what it seems like I favor more. Favor or prefer, I guess, or unintentionally prefer. based on the Umas I like. Honestly, this run is pretty much just meh, mid, whatever you guys want to call this run. It's just bad. I'm just gonna pick skills just for the sake of picking skills and winning the race, I guess. Just so I can just win the race. Nothing really much else I can grab, huh? Some sort distance skill. And yes, the comment from Ren is still going, so I want to get Vex too, but I use my gems on Vivi. I'll have a 10 pull before Vivi goes away, but Dura is still gonna come out, so I don't want to use it all, you know. You tell me. But yeah, you don't want to use all of them. You want to at least try to be able. I mean, you get gems if Duramente is the anniversary banner, then you get. Don't they usually give us like 1500 on the first login and then add up another 1500? Plus, most likely there's a story event, so that's another 1500 if you farm up to 1,000,000 event points. So you have like 3 pulls right there. So I don't know. Maybe if they do release Verxina before, probably still do some pulls. Hey, I have an S on short distance. Didn't think that was gonna happen. There's really not really any other skills I can grab. I'm just gonna boost these just to just to use the points. Before I can end off the video, I'm just gonna continue with the comments because we are pretty much the last few comments. It's just a lot of replies and just gotta finish the comments. Let's see. Where were we? There we go. Also, can we just have a moment of silence for Biko Pegasus and Surumaru? Is it because they haven't been released yet? I mean, Biko Pegasus has a chance because we have a short distance theme CM coming up. She could be a filler banner before the anniversary, since the CM should be before the anniversary as well. Also, can we? Oh, I still have a goal of getting Daring Tax and She's Special Week's grandchild. You do that. I hope you pull her when she gets released, or get her when you get her. Still planning to use the Uma selector, so if I don't have the gems for Dura, and from when I started the game experience from the half anniversary, I'll probably just get her through the Uma selector. So that's why I wasn't too worried. I see. Did I mention this earlier in Nova's comment? I think I did, maybe. Well, then there you go. You don't have to worry too much about Duramente then. Kudos to Tachyon though. She is gonna help me get back to a 10 pull spot. But yeah, I'm strangely really liking Tap Dance. Thanks, game. Hey. Sometimes you never knew you'll like an Uma or a character until you use them in the game. In this case, it would make sense for Tap Dance City since she's not in the anime. Thanks for the video, Shushu Sensei. I honestly love your comments. Please keep going. Thank you. Thank you for your support. And that goes for everyone. Everyone who made it this far, who's still listening and all that. I really, truly appreciate the support. Even those who doesn't make it this far. As long as y'all to watch the videos and all that, I do appreciate the support. So thank you. Tap Dance feels like my budget Suzuka a little. I wouldn't say. They're 2 different characters. They both have great escape. Also, I didn't realize L has an A and B in Dirt and Turf. It says tough, but or Turf, so she's honestly a free-to-play Aguri. Yes, technically, yeah, if you want to put it that way. And then some replies. There's Ren added some saying, also using the knowledge from Eugen, I couldn't help but notice Vivi's little earpiece is on her left ear, meaning she's a female. Yes, I think I may have mentioned this in last month, maybe last month, or yeah, I think last month. or maybe even 2 months ago. It was for sure during season 3. I remember it was about I think we're talking about Deep Impact and like Versina and all that, and Vivlos. I remember mentioning that Versina and Vivlos are both female horses IRL, and Cheval Grand is the male. So yeah. And also Vex has more on her left ear as well, so they really are grand sisters. Yep. And looking at Vex's face, it's super tempting because I love her design. Yeah, I really want to pull for Vexina, but I do like her design as well. Eugen had responded saying, it's set to 9 UMA as a CM format though. I can add another set of room, but it seems it took too long to fill. I'm just putting a placeholder short runner UMA so you guys can test and see the skills activation. I hope we can add more members and Shushu makes it public open. Oh. Or kick random people when it's full if they are inactive or something, if someone wants to join. I did see that Eugen had a comment, so I'm gonna look on that before I make a comment on that. And then Ren responded saying, oh really, there's only 9 people in the CM. Also, more members sounds fun because we just have 2 VVs, Kita and Twin. I'm assuming you probably have mentioned something, Eugen, about opening the circle to public. I will probably consider it. But first I want to read your comment, but there is one more comment from Ren, that's why. So I spoke too soon while rolling on reverse. I got 3 5 stars, Tenet and Kajura. I never thought I would be lucky enough to pull both of the banner characters. I did get a copy of Beakhorn. And then I wasn't too crazy about Tenet since I didn't have her at first, but her voice is starting to make me tingle in places I never knew I had, and she's real pretty. Well, congrats on getting your 5 stars on your pulls in reverse, and thank you for the comment, Ren, and also Eugen for responding. Oh, and also I don't remember if I thanked Zentera Nova for replying on Nova Boy's comment. Lastly, we do have Eugen's comment. I just want to collect the Cheval sisters just for the sake of completing the voice, main, and live show of season 3 opening song. Though I said before that would save up to improve my support card, but I can't help focus on Uma's. Though I don't have strong support cards, I think I'm on this average and struggling for getting a better result on training. Well, your support cards are definitely better than what I have, that's for sure. So if you don't have strong support cards, I definitely don't have strong support cards, which makes sense since I didn't prioritize support cards, which is why I'm trying to change that, but the recent banners did not help with that. Well, except for the Dormente one, I did get a few from there, so eventually I'll be able to use it. I feel like those who can save up 90k free jewels are people who at least spend money, especially during event promos with free UMAs or selector or SSR tickets. Well, that's what I see from a particular distributor with around 100k. I can only save up to 60k. It's my minimum threshold to pull for strong support cards. I mean, it makes sense since it's basically 2 pity. You could also say that for UMAs, but for support cards, yeah, that's still pretty good. Regarding dailies, if disregarded training, it can be finished in less than 10 minutes. Oh yeah, I've done it without training and it's way faster. Obviously, since training is typically about half an hour, 25 minutes. Well, at least with this current scenario, if we were to do like the whole like past scenarios, it'd take at least like 45 to an hour. What most for me is the Legends race, money race, stadium, and trading shoes. Yeah, for me, I'm prioritizing getting money again for my account because I finally reached a point where I used too much. So I'm catching up on getting gold again. Legends race, I need to get back on that so I can get my Naughty to Brian, which I feel I could have had already by now. Stadium is on and off for me. Wonder if I did enough to go back to class 5. Not sure. And then trading shoes, I do check whenever I log in throughout the day to see if I had given shoes already. But moving on about the weekends, I'm just training parent factors for escape setup using large scenario, taking opportunities of the event until the end of the month. It is much faster and around 20 minutes if you know to work around together with G1 races. Well, additional for parents, compatibility is now depends on similar G1 races when aside from the aptitudes. I thought that was actually, I thought that's been the thing for compatibility for races. I thought that's been a thing where if they have the same race as one, it increases it. I always thought it was like that. So I didn't know that was a recent thing, or what was it recent? Not too sure. But yeah, 20 minutes sounds about like the fastest you could do large scenario, so makes sense. Are you planning to make the circle into public? Or preparing for recruitment? It seems pretty much people who are interested are already joined. Well, just 3 are not interested to transfer since we just started low. Since it was set that it needs approval, and that way we can improve starting next month with more people. If we want people to join, then there's plenty of open slots. When the circle is full and some active trainers want to join, we can just expel the most inactive to give away. It's just my thoughts as free to play. I'm not trying to be strict or try hard, just trying to have fun with more people while slowly accumulating fan count points. Of course, we want to raise free gems as possible, even on the medium tier ranks, including the rotation of shoes and banners. Interesting. Okay. Let me actually finish off this real quick. That actually might work out since we are planning to start next month for sure, then yeah, it would probably be best to join, put it open. So yeah, I'll do that. So let me actually finish this off real quick. By the way, thank y'all for the comments. Eugen, Ren, Nova, Crimson Penguins, and Tanoki for the comments, and also Anabuns for also being part of Banuz, and Banuz for also replying in the comment section. But we ended off with 1344 speed, 620 stamina, 1306 power, 1139 on guts, and 1041 in wise. Honestly, not too bad for the stats. Obviously we want to at least be close to max for speed. Guts almost made it. Wise could have made it if we had a little bit more wise training. I think stamina is in an okay spot because it is short distance. I don't think we'll need more than what, 500, 600. I'm not sure. I feel like since it's short distance, it doesn't need too much, but obviously since I was doing Great Escape, I kind of got used to going for high for basically maxing it out. So I don't know. I feel like 600 is all right. Stamina. Then let's move on and see what we got. I don't think it'll be too high. It'll probably be a high UG if anything. I'm not too confident about this. Yeah, it looks like a UG7. Pretty high. Not my usual, but it is what it is. Hey, if I could get another short distance for mine, better than what I was using. Well, let's see. For those, I'll probably do it at the beginning of the next video as well, or I'll most likely do it at the beginning of the next video as well. So if y'all are still here, those who have not joined the circle yet, let me remember which button it was. This one. I think it was this one. So I think I had just opened up the circle. So if you guys do want to join, regardless if you haven't commented or not, then there you go. Y'all can join the circle. But it would be nice to see y'all comment in the comment section. Just, you know, get more involved and then be part of a circle and all that. And also, if more people comment, then I'll be more inclined to build a Discord channel sooner, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But other than that, yeah, circle's open. Let me actually just leave it here so y'all can see it. I just show this. There we go. Oh, well, that's just pretty much on the screen. I'm just gonna leave that on the screen. I hope I did open it. But Eugen, yeah, I opened up the guild or the circle just to, you know, get some people in. Hopefully we do get some people joining in from actually watching the video, and hopefully they start commenting that way. You know, pretty cool to have like people from the circle talking in the comment section, and then eventually making the Discord server if we do get a lot more people. But other than that, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how y'all's weekends were. If you guys didn't yet, same thing if y'all didn't hold for Vivlos or didn't. Pretty sure y'all did already, but you know, just in case. Also, yeah, any other thing you guys want to talk about. And lastly, another reminder, circle should have been open if I did it correctly. If you guys want to join, here you guys go. And just so you guys can see, we do have Eugen, Ren, and the other Vivlos would be Nova. So circle's there to join if y'all want to. But other than that, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.